Okay, let's start this off. I've been led to make this little video. It's not going to be that long. It's about my dealings with Chase Bank. I had a Chase account. I lost my job. I canceled my account because I couldn't afford to keep it open. I So about the beginning of March, when all this COVID crap started, they uh, they were making it really hard to get anything done with banks and whatnot. I um, finally got my retirement. I left in June of the year before. I finally got it in around March. So the bank that it was drawn on was a bank out of San Francisco, and there was no way in hell that I was going to be able to get to San Francisco with COVID and get this thing cashed. So the only way I could do it was to open an account, back up, and get this check cashed. So I went back into Chase. I reopened up an account. I deposited this money in there. Of course, they put a 3-day hold on it or whatnot. And so I uh, waited the 3 days and tried to get tried to transfer the money into a different account and was having issues. So I had to go back into the bank like 2 or 3 times. The last time I went in there, got I was waiting for her to try to just take care of stuff, and she goes, "Well, the only thing I can do is this," and I said, "You know what? Just let me pull the money out. I'm done with trying to, coming back every time trying to get this stuff done." So as she's closing out the account, I look over and there was a little basket that they had with like their paper clips and rubber bands in it, and they had this sticker on it. And I was looking at it and I was like, that's crazy. Why would they have the all seeing eye in the bank? And then thinking about it, all the banks are in on all this stuff too. So I kind of just tilted my camera up and I took a picture of this in there. Well, a few minutes later, the manager came over and he says, "You took a picture in here. What did you take a picture of?" And I was like, "Oh, it was just that, that little thing you have on the thing." And they were like, "Well, why would you take a picture of that?" And I said, "I just thought it was interesting being in a bank, that was here." And he's like, "Well, I don't understand what that means." And I was like, "Well, if you knew what it meant, then you probably wouldn't have that picture." And they got all defensive, and the manager said, "Oh, I can take care of you over here." So he moved me over to a different teller, and he was proceeding to check to finish up closing out this account. And he was like, "So, what's so interesting about that?" And I said, "Well, it's, the all-seeing eye." I said, "If you knew anything about it, you probably wouldn't have it in here." And the teller that was next to the one that was helping me came out. She was like looking at where I was looking at taking this picture. And I said, "It's right there." I was like, and she was like, "Oh well," and she goes back and she takes the thing the sticker off of the thing and throws it away. And I was like, "That's just weird." I was like, "Why are these people just acting like this? This is weird." So it was like a long time for them to finish closing out the account, and so I left. I mean, it just felt weird after that. That the people were just like staring at me, and it felt like in They Live. I don't know if you've ever seen it with Roddy Piper, uh, where one old lady says, "We have one that can see," and and I just wanted to get out of there. I just was like, okay, are the cops going to show up for me taking a picture in a bank, of a stupid sticker? So I got the money and I left, and I was like, got home and I was like looking. I was like, oh, I got that picture. I want to look at that picture. I went through my phone and the picture wasn't there. But when I went into the camera, it gave me a little zero picture, at the bottom of the last picture taken, and I could see it. So I clicked on it, and it didn't go. It went to my cameras, but there was nothing there. I was like, they took the picture off of my phone while I was in the bank. I was like, this is ridiculous. what kind of place do we live in that they can go onto my phone and take my picture off of my phone? So yeah, I just wanted. This was Chase Bank. I wouldn't deal with them. I will never deal with them again. I am going to leave a little clip of "They Live" at the end of this, and that's the way I felt. It was truly the way I felt. So I just felt led to leave this picture and this and what happened. So thank you.
There are no limits.
It
We must
figures
look
it would
to
be
the
something
strength
like
of
this.
our nation, our ideals,
Oh,
of vision.
excuse
Don't want
me.
to just survive.
You know,
Want to
you look like your head
succeed.
fell in the cheese dip back in 1957. You're okay. This one, real fucking ugly. You see, I take these glasses off, she looks like a regular person, doesn't she, huh? Put them back on, formaldehyde face. That's what we got.
Enough out of you. You get out or I call the cops.
God, the cops. You know what you need? You need a Brazilian plastic surgeon.
I've got one that can see.
He's a tall Caucasian male, just a meter armed, wearing sunglasses.
I don't like this one bit. Not one bit.